a victory. Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm gonna see a victory. Oh, oh. For the battle belongs to the Lord. Why? Didn't he do it? Hey, didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? Yeah, didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? If he did it, you say he did it. He finished it. If he finished it, finish him. If he finished it, that means he completed it, and whatever it is done. I'm not gonna go and get it and open it back up again so that it can be done again. Why are we still making 2,000 years after the man died? You still trying to make my big brother fight something that you can fight on your own? He said, all power has been given unto me, and I give it to you. Go ye into the world and preach the gospel to every living creature, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I commanded you. And lo, I will be with you always, even into the end of the world. But if Jesus is my advocate, my intercessor, and my all that other stuff that he's doing in heaven, he said, I go away to prepare you a place. He went away to prepare a place. He gave us power to do more than. He said, greater things shall you do. He gave me power to do more than what he did down here. So why am I still asking him to fight my battle? You can't beat that battle. You can't turn on that light bulb. That's battle. For the battle belongs to. We asked Jesus to come in and do the stupidest things. Was I still fighting the enemy after I left Johnson Street? Yes, that Johnson Street is infiltrated. And so I don't blame her for doing what she did to me. She was full of it, full not of her, only of herself, but full of demonic activity. It was all up in her. I'm surprised she wasn't walking around like that man. She wasn't, because she had already been won. That man was fighting to get away from whatever was on him and oppressing him. And the problem is, we look at him, and so what we do, the enemy wants us to do, we do is we take him, we bind him up, and we put him in the gatherings and call him legion. We forget the mission. The pastors have forgot their mission. They're sitting at home eating chicken. So when people need you and they call you, you ghost them. Why? Because you want to eat chicken. So those people that are running up and down the street, pulling at their face and trying to get rid of whatever is on them, I should have been able to dial 1-800-911 my church and expect somebody to come and help them, but I couldn't do that. Because I don't know anybody that could deal with that. Not one person. We have people that deal with spiritual formation and spiritual reformation, and still there's nobody that could dial 9114. I said, please come back. And Miss Carol was looking at me. She's looking at me like, staring at me. Why is she still standing in the road? I was standing there looking dead at him. I was looking at him in his face. Begging him to come. Come on. And he saw me made a split dive to the side. The enemy wasn't going to let him come near me because he knew I was ready. I was charged up and ready. My carpal tunnels was ready. And I was ready to play my carpal tunnels on him. I stood in the middle of the road. Nobody else was in the middle of the road but Jamie. Miss Carol was looking at me like, what are you doing? When we got in the car, she said he was filled with the devil. I said, yeah. He was filled with the devil. She said that was a demonic spirit, brother. I said, yeah. And I said, when we look at it and we call it outside of it, we're still calling it it. But if Jesus said he finished it, we're so busy looking at it saying, I'm going to see a victory. And that's the reason why we see a victory, and that man can't get anything, any of his healing, because of the fact that it's the same situation with the man that brought his child before the disciples and asked them to cure him. They couldn't even touch him because they were asking to see a victory too, not walk in it. Jesus had given them the ability and the power to walk in victory, and they were still seeing it. And how do I know that Jesus had given it to them? Because of the fact that they say, according to Matthew, this was the last miracle, not according to John. According to Matthew, this was the last miracle that Jesus did. Great miracle that Jesus did before he went to the cross. So if that was the last great miracle, then Peter especially had been given keys to the kingdom. All power had been given unto him. Matthew 16 had already happened, and then they had Matthew 17:20 come in there where he said, speak to the mountain, and it shall be removed and cast into the sea. The problem is, we can't ask for any mountain speaking power because we are not fasting and praying like it says in 17:21. I'm gonna need to start fasting and praying so God can do a work through me. I stood in the middle of the road, because people in Jersey will run up to you. If they on drugs, that's how I knew it wasn't drugs, because someone on drugs will run up to you and try to take what you got. I was on crutches, and I was standing, and I was a girl in a skirt. He could have had whatever he wanted. That's why I stood there. Come on. I was stood right in the middle of the road. I said, I'm standing in the middle of the park. a lot. He could have whatever he wants. If it was drugs, he would have came right up to me. It wasn't. It was demonic spirit. That's why the spirit drove him to the side away from me. Do you recognize when your house has stopped being a house of prayer and has become a den of thieves? What are you doing for your house to become a den? I gave you a house. I signed for you to have a house on a dotted line. I was leaving World Treasures. I believe I had just told them for the first time I was getting an apartment and I did not need a co-signer. Thank God for what David Lewis and Harmony did, teaching me about credit. I did not need a co-signer. Now I'm leaving there and I had my credit card on me. I had my bank card on me. I had it all on me. I'm leaning on crutches. I got a brace on one knee and a cast on the other. And that man did not see Miss Carol because she was standing back by the truck. She was looking at the man, looking at him, looking at the man, thought she was about to come and get me. I saw her face. She didn't say nothing, but she was looking like, oh, this girl. I said, but I stood there, flat-footed. What did the church was start standing against the enemy, flat-footed? The Bible says, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. It did not tell me to come run from Satan. If Satan's on that man, and that man wants to be delivered, then he would have came over to me. I stood in the way. I stood in the way. Why are we not being delivered today? Why is our house still a den and not a house? A den is beneath it. It's not that keep my den generally where the basement would be. I can choose where my den is. But more often than not, my den is beneath where nobody sees. See, the roof has access to the air, right? Up top where it can be seen if I go up there in the morning. But if you go in the den, any time of the day you go in the den, if it's in the basement, you can go down there and nobody has to know that you're down there, right? So a den is secretive. That's why I try to open up and let people see what's really going on with me, not bodily wise, but I got to see spiritually. I want you to see me. Why? Because I want you to know everything about me. The issues that I dealt with spiritually, I want you to know it because I want God to do a great thing in me, right? So he can't do it if I hide it. For James 1:19 says I must confess my sins and he is both faithful and just to forgive me and cleanse me from all unrighteousness, right? So I can't be a den, can I? Can I? Ask yourself, am I a den? Am I a den? If your house is a den, you're a den. Right? Is it true? They say that the surefire way to know what's going on inside of your house is to watch the way you act. If you're a woman in chaos and acting crazy shows that her house is cluttered. Because a woman isn't the emotional, we show our lives. We can't help it. I tried so hard to keep what was going on Jonathan Street to me, but I think it just came out of me. And I think about it sometimes how I must have hurt my friends because I really showed and I tried my best. I tried my honest not to show what's going on inside of me. But my house was a house of prayer, but it was encircled on the streets of thieves. House of prayer on the street of thieves is a lot different than when you become a den, so your house is a den. You living in it, you become just like your house because you will not anoint it, you must pray over it, walk with Jesus in it, you will not touch it. You are a den because your house is a den. What are you hiding? And completely admit to your husband? Can you come clean and completely tell your wife all that you are hiding? People say, oh yeah, I tell my husband everything. Well, some things I can tell him, I can tell him everything. Why? If I become one with you, I thought about it last night. I said, God, I want somebody I could become intimate with. I want intimacy. But we see intimacy, we've made it nasty. God doesn't want intimacy to be nasty. Intimacy just means that I could be completely open with you. I am open with Harmony to 80%. I can't tell her everything, and I don't want to. Why? Because I'm not married to her. I want somebody I could be completely intimate with. Open. I want somebody that will not judge me based on who I am. That's why God gives you a king, because he can handle it. He's that person that will say, listen, don't worry about it. We are going forward with this thing. To be honest with you, I won't judge you. I will choose you in spite of it. I know we were talking talking about being a house of prayer or a den of thieves in church. Word people, in my past, I was a den. I had an abortion. My sister almost aborted my nephew. I said, I'm glad you didn't. Because if you got married, you after the abortion, you carry that with you. Because I don't care. No matter what you say, it's murder. And whether or not you get convicted of murder or not, you still feel it. As a matter of fact, the reason why most women are so troubled that actually have abortions is because of the fact that they are not convicted. That the world calls it right even though they know it's wrong. The world calls it right even though the person itself knows it's wrong. You went and did something, you had sex or you got raped or something happened, you're pregnant now. Now what are you going to do with the baby? If you don't want the baby, then you put it up for adoption. There are other options, but people always find a way to say, oh no, I don't want to do adoption. And the number one cause that they have for straying away from adoption is how would I feel knowing that my kid is out there being raised by somebody else? How do you feel being a murderer then? So you want to kill a baby because you just don't want to feel anything. You had sex. Generally, abortions don't happen because of rape. What's the percentage of abortions that happen because of rape? Forget that. What's the percentage of pregnancies that happen because of rape? Not many. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. He's just trying to get something from you. It's not that he's in love with you. The problem that you're having is that the reason why they don't want to keep the baby is because they look at that baby when the baby is born, and every time they look at the baby, they see the abuse that they went through. I believe that's what happened with my mother. Because of what my father did to her, I look like to her a product of rape. So much was taken from her. I was the first baby that she had with my father. And so much was taken from her, she feels, when she gave up and had me, gave in and had me. And so when she looks at me, I look like rape to her. I don't look like love.